NFL Week 18 is upon us. Final week in the 2021-2022 season. And we have come a long way. And by that, our predictions are about the same as they were at the beginning of the year. No matter. We're going 11-5 in Week 17. Not too bad. Week 18, though, we will be going for that perfect round. Our closest this year looks like was Week 5. We went 13-3. Be nice to repeat that. We are 166-90 on the year, so 14 correct would get us to that 180, I guess, which is averages out to obviously 10 wins or 10 correct choices a week. So I kind of feel like that's where we've kind of been. There's been some bad weeks there. We've been a couple bad streaks. We had a 7-7 week. That was our worst week. So let's kind of get right into it, Cal. Yeah. This is Stone Crane Show, by the way. Forgot to say that. Got to say it. They won't know if I don't say it.
No, can't read.
Can't read. Starting us off, we have the Chiefs versus the Broncos.
I think I gotta go with the Chiefs on this one. I don't know who's all resting and who's playing and who's starting. I don't know.
Right.
I haven't read anything, so I don't know. Everything I've seen so far, most people are still starting people. So
yeah. I think the biggest one I've heard is maybe the Cowboys not doing anything.
Yeah.
But that's all I've heard. I know Packers are playing, at least somewhat. Tampa Bay, a bunch of these teams.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chiefs, obviously. I think that's a pretty obvious one. Yeah. Broncos just been, 7 wins on the season's not too bad, but they're just missing. Yeah. I'm sure if a bunch of people skip out on quarterbacks and they get the first quarterback pick of the draft, I'm sure they'd grab it.
Yeah.
But knowing NFL draft, that won't happen. So a quarterback has to go first.
Yeah.
We got the Cowboys versus the Eagles. As I just said, I don't know for sure who is resting and who is not.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. That was my problem. Is I don't.
Eagles have won the last 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And Cowboys just lost a close one to Cardinals.
And they're in a hunt for the playoff spot, right?
I believe the Eagles are, yeah. So they are going to want this one more than Dallas.
Fuck it.
So we're going with Eagles, right?
Let's do it, dude. I'm going with Eagles.
Bengals versus Browns.
All Bengals, dude.
You sure you want to go Browns?
I don't even know if Dipshit's even going to play, so.
Yeah, I don't know about Mayfield.
Yeah, he's being a baby about it, so.
Yeah, he's been hurt all season, seems like.
Yeah, he's struggling, dude, and, they're not happy. He's not happy.
Yeah, and kind of chalk it up a little bit to play calling, too. When you got running backs like that, why wouldn't you run the ball more? You see it in, Tennessee. You see it with Minnesota. That's what helps, that helps Kurt and helps Tannehill more than I think people realize.
Yeah.
And I feel like Mayfield could be just as good of a quarterback as those guys. So in the right situation, obviously. But on the other side of the ball, we got Mr. Electric, Joe Burrow.
Yeah. That's the AFC North
Chase.
Dude,
I don't even know if Jamar Chase is going to be... Jamar Chase is going to have, over 1,500 yards, and I don't know if he's going to even be an all-pro wide receiver because all-pro Delio sucks.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff anymore. It's all celebrity.
11 receptions, 266 yards, and 3 touchdowns against Kansas City.
Yeah.
Holy smoke-a-rooney.
That's Cooper Kupp style numbers, dude.
That is banger numbers. Okay, we got the football team versus the Giants. The second half of the season has sucked for Washington. They were in a hunt. They've kind of had a bad deal. Faced Dallas and Philadelphia last 4 weeks. And both of those teams are obviously looking to make the playoffs. Dallas, obviously, a playoff team, and Philadelphia is just on the edge. And they've been COVID-strucken.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
I don't. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know if the Giants even pull it off though, man. That team is a pretty bad team. That football team is pretty bad too, man. So that's a hard. Man, I'm struggling with that, dude. I had no idea. I don't know what your feeling is on it. Because they just got smoked by the Bears. The Giants did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a bloodbath.
Let's go with the football team.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Football team could score better than much better than the Giants. So.
Oh, I hate playing that game, but if the Bears smoke you like that, that's rough, man.
Yeah. Very. Colts versus Jaguars. Colts need to win this game to make the playoffs. Well, not only that, I think they need the Raiders to lose too. I want to say, yeah, because obviously Raiders have the upper hand on them. That or they need the Chargers to lose. But actually, no, Indy. Okay, Indy Indy needs to win this game to make playoffs. Well, I don't even know if they need to. 'Cause Chargers and Las Vegas are the only other two teams 9-7. There's 2 spots, and the Chargers and Vegas face each other.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but if Las Vegas loses and Indianapolis loses, Las Vegas would get the upper hand because Indianapolis lost to Las Vegas. So, regardless of how all this shit works, Colts need to win, and I think they can do it.
All right, let's do it.
Versus the Jags, who are 2-14. Lawrence did not get the start to his NFL career that he probably deserved, but hopefully he can overcome it next year.
He threw a touchdown last week.
He threw a touchdown last week? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 5 on the.
After they had already scored 50 on him, but sure. We got Cowboys. What the fuck? Looking at the wrong one. Packers versus Lions.
Yeah.
Obviously, Packers don't need to win at all.
Yeah,
But from what I hear is that they're still playing their starters for
they'll play at least
presumably like a half or so. It's in Detroit. Detroit's got nothing to lose. They're gonna play all their starters and they're gonna try and win this game. So, who do you say?
I don't know. I still think the Packers probably pull it off, even because I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of the Russ thing, so I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what LaFleur's gonna do. I tried looking earlier and I couldn't really find anything on what he was gonna do. So
no, the only thing I've heard is from Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show saying he wanted to play. So,
and I mean I think that's how I feel most of them because they already got the bye. I don't know why you want to rest that long times. So I feel like playing most of that game would be in their best option.
Yeah, in their best interest.
Yeah. I feel like the Packers win. I don't feel like that Lions team is even good enough to beat their second strings. So.
Okay, going Packers. Then we got the Steelers versus the Ravens. Neither of these teams are going to make the playoffs.
No.
So.
Big Ben's last game.
Big Ben's last game.
What do you, but I mean.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he's done, so. I don't know, man. That Ravens team is still been playing okay football.
They come up just short. Should be,
like
I think they could be pretty. If they could be healthy next year, I think they could be pretty scary good.
Yeah, I agree.
but that's next year. So,
Gonna be Huntley again, right? That's the
probably.
name?
You want to go with Pittsburgh?
Yeah, let's give Big Ben. I think see if he pulls out the last victory of the year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Hell yeah.
Plus the way that rookie's been running the ball, right? That kid out of Pittsburgh's been.
Harris, yeah. He had a good game last week. Give him that. His average isn't the greatest at just 4 yards a carry, but he's gotten 300 carries on the year, so. We got the Bears versus the Vikings. I assume. I don't know. I don't assume anything because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Both these teams are just playing because they have to.
Yeah. Is Kirky boy gonna be back?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, he was activated yesterday from the COVID list, so
could have been back. So I think that the Vikings probably get it done. I think obviously they're the better football team.
Yeah.
Worst, like I was saying all year, they're the best, worst, best. I don't remember the team.
Something like that.
They've lost a lot of goals.
Like that.
But I think the Vikings get that done.
Then we got Titans versus Texans.
Titans? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go Titans. I think Titans pull that off.
They kind of need to. If they win, they lock in that number 1 seed.
Oh, Jesus. How do they pull?
Do not ask me.
Oh, hey.
Imagine getting that number 1 seed, having the week off, and getting Henry back for divisional round. There's talks about him potentially even coming back this week.
Jesus.
He's been practicing.
That's insane.
Dude, Titans go all the way. He's still 5th in the league in rushing yards and hasn't played half the fucking year. Dude's an absolute animal. Of course he's going to come back in no time. It's like Giannis in the playoffs last year. Oh, this should take me out for a whole year? Nah, 2 games tops.
It's like Terrell Owens snapped his leg in half and then he was playing in the Super Bowl. That was when they played against the Patriots. His leg was
talk about him playing for the Bucs.
Yeah, dude, he's still good, man. I don't see why, dude.
40, or is he 48? I think.
Dude, do you see what he's in? I don't know how good of. There's that term I agree with is the football shape, right? But
yeah.
But dude, that dude is an insane athlete, dude. Insane shape, man. He
yep.
Could have been one of the greatest receivers to play the game, but that dude is just to do what he did back then. I mean, I can't imagine why Derrick Henry. He's the type of athlete to do something like that. I don't see why. I don't know how healthy he would be.
Yeah.
In a play game, like how many reps he would get, but he'd still be an option if he's in there. Like,
dude. And the Titans need him.
Fuck, dude.
You know.
I mean,
Foreman had a good game against the Dolphins. You know.
Yeah. All right, I'm going with Titans.
Hell yeah. Panthers versus Bucks. Bucks should be able to win this game. Panthers are lost. Probably going to grab a QB in the draft as well. Even if, at least if one drops to them.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. Injuries, Sam Darnold looked okay at times. I mean, he threw 7 touchdowns and 12 picks this year.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a team they were looking okay, and then they hit a roadblock.
McCaffrey. That's what happened. McCaffrey got hurt. And that's their whole offense. Whole offensive rhythm was out the door after that. So go Bucks. Jets versus the Bills.
Bills.
Going with the Bills. The Bills. Pay the bills. Uh, Allen's had a rough year, honestly. Well, yeah, it's a down year, at least compared to last year.
Yeah, he hasn't been super clean this year.
No, 5 more
Still,
interceptions.
yeah, it's still not. I mean,
Percentage was a little lower.
yeah,
Yards lower. I mean, everything was a little lower. Not to the point where it scares you or anything. Obviously, he still threw 34 touchdowns on the year. Over 4,000 yards, 64%. It's not bad.
no,
You
no.
know,
I still
just
think
hasn't been as dominant of a force as they were last year.
Yeah, they're definitely down. I still think that he's got the ability. I don't know what happened and changed, but he's
It was snowing last week. That's what happened, apparently.
well, he's just had an off year just in general.
I was talking about last week where he
yeah.
had 120 yards and 3 picks.
Yeah.
It's a rough one. 700 rushing yards this year, though. Cardinals versus Seahawks. Got another bird bowl going on.
Yeah.
Um,
Cardinals for sure. And
the Cardinals
uh,
grab their 12th win because I don't think they have. I don't know who has the tiebreaker between the Rams and the Cardinals.
yeah, I don't know either.
I'm not exactly sure how that works. I would assume they both beat each other, but Arizona beat them by a bigger margin. I don't know if that counts for anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
So if Arizona would win and LA would lose, I'm showing that they haven't clinched the division yet. The Rams haven't. So I would assume Arizona has a tiebreaker. So they're definitely going to want this win.
Yeah.
Try to get that home field advantage if they can yet.
Yeah.
Man, they're going to be a wild card team at 12 wins, though, if LA can beat the 49ers.
That's crazy, dude.
It is. Even with the expanded... That's just how good that division has been all year, though. I mean,
good.
yeah, it is good. I mean, San Fran and Seattle in there, too. I mean, Seattle still went 6-10 despite having a pretty awful team.
Yeah.
Well, Russell
But even
Wilson's...
how bad that record is, man, I don't care who you are. Still playing Seattle is still tough. It's still a tough game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still... The record doesn't show that team is still a tough team to play. It's still a tough stadium to play in.
Yeah, San Fran as well beat 9-7.
Yeah, San Francisco is still a good team. It's arguably one of the
And San Fran has not locked in a spot, so it's gonna be tough for the Rams. So going back to Seahawks, Cardinals, we got cards.
Cardinals. Yeah.
Okay, Pats, Dolphins. The Pats. Yeah, the Pats don't gain anything, do they?
Nah.
Oh, they can. If Buffalo loses and they win, they can take that home field advantage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, obviously. That's why, a lot of these, I guess there's a lot more going on in all these games than originally anticipated. So,
Patriots pulled off. I think they got.
you think Patriots over Dolphins?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Dolphins got a lot to play for too, right? Because it's.
Yeah. It's the Patriots. If you got any chance at beating the Patriots, you take it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Well, then you get to, just to kind of spoil their day a little bit. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. Clutch games like that, it's hard.
They beat the Patriots at the beginning of the year.
They did. Different team, though.
Both of those teams are different teams.
Different teams, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things. I mean, my brain says don't bet against Belichick at the end of the year. But
yeah, I'm going New England.
Yeah,
they're gonna. Yeah, with the way Dolphins lost last week, I gotta go with New England.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Saints versus Falcons. Neither of these teams Oh no, Saints can still make it in if they win and San Fran loses.
Yeah. Maybe I'm going with the Saints, dude.
Those Saints.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm okay with that. If we're betting against Matt Ryan, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Cool. Chargers, Raiders.
They all need to win, huh? Yeah, so.
Yeah.
That
Basically, winner goes and loser doesn't. Unless
Yeah,
Indy.
yeah.
Well, as I said, if Indy loses, LA wins, Las Vegas still gets in.
Man, AFC is nuts, dude. Shit, that's a hard one. Because I like Herbert. I like that team, but that Raiders team all year has just been so, just like that Chargers team, just been so hit or miss.
Yeah. Going through a coaching change mid-season is never ideal. I want to go. I gotta go with my man and Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I'm good with you. I feel like I have more belief in Herbert than I do Carr.
Yeah. Yeah. Herbert's been amazing, putting together another absolutely amazing year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's some great numbers from a second-year quarterback. I mean, we're talking, giving quarterbacks time to get better. I mean, he just posted back-to-back 30-plus touchdown years, and people are still questioning. People are still saying to give Tua time. Justin Herbert's like, what time? I don't need no time behind no stinking quarterback. Right. Or to play or anything. I'm ready. So I'm going to give it to him. And then last but not least, Niners versus Rams. Obvious implications. I think Rams do this. I think Cooper Kupp's going to get I think he needs 13 receptions to be all-time single season reception leader, and also 118 yards or something.
118 yards. He definitely could do it.
There's got to be something said about the same quarterback throwing to both Kelvin and Cooper Kupp. Loves his favorite target, that's for sure. I guess.
Yeah.
Rams?
Yeah, Rams, dude.
Going with the Rams.
So the 49ers, I just triple team him all game.
You try, but
You just triple
run
team
right by him.
You let Stafford throw 40 touchdowns to everybody else, but you don't let him get 80 to Cooper Kupp. Just be a dick about it. Dude.
Yeah, right. Like leave everyone else wide open to put six guys on Cooper Kupp, 5 guys rushing Stafford. There you go. That's the game plan.
400 plus yards and 5 touchdowns, but none.
Stafford's gonna be like, Kupp's out there.
Yeah.
Fucking just see. You have like a Kobe moment. You just see Kupp hop in the air above all the cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Those are our picks, our final picks of the year. That's what we're going with. I feel pretty good about this week. Mainly because, there's a lot of situations where there's a team that needs to win and a team that doesn't matter what they do. So, it could be a lot of spoils, though. I'm sure a lot of teams are looking to spoil some other teams. So it'll be interesting. Next week we'll be breaking down season recap and our playoff predictions.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Join us for that next week, next Wednesday, as always, on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I think we've only
Playoffs are gonna be
Missed
fun.
once this season, I want to say. We had to do one by the phone, but that was still on a Wednesday. Got anything to add, Kyle?
Nah, man, I'm excited about this, dude. End of the year. I'm happy they extended the season, man. It's these
Still
guys-
went by so fast.
Yeah, it still went by super quick. I can't believe it's already over.
I
myself.
do, just for the sake of being even, I want them to add another game.
18 games. Yeah.
You got to have the same amount of home games as you do road games because it's not fair. Like,
Yeah. I'm weirded out by
if a team makes the playoff going 9-8 and a team that just missed the playoff going 8-9, and it's because of that one extra home game. I mean, I don't think people realize how important it is to have how big of a difference it is having home field advantage.
Well, except for if you're a Packers.
What do you mean, except for if you're Packers? That's like one of the biggest home field advantages.
They have home field advantage every year and they lose.
Well,
You're the one of the people that are on the road every game.
That's true. That's true.
They win the division all the time. They constantly have home field advantage and they constantly freaking lose.
It is what it is.
No, I'm with you. I think home field advantage is super, super crucial. It's
Imagine how bad they would have lost if they didn't have home field advantage.
I think that making teams come up to Green Bay is going to be beneficial no matter what. Even though they've lost in the years past and stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll see, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Even if they lose, it's a playoff game in Green Bay. It's fun. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, till next week, guys.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.